So I am a employee of Advent Health Zephyr Hills in their emergency room, and I had picked up a shift on Super Bowl Sunday of 2019, and on my way to work, I was hit by a drunk driver. My vehicle rolled 4 times, and I was ejected through the rear window. I broke my spine in 11 places, and this is my story.
Ms. Russo came to my office originally after having suffered a pretty terrible trauma from an auto accident, and she had spent over a month in a hospital, basically trying to save her life. And she presented to me almost a year after her accident, where some of her injuries have healed in a bad position that were causing her significant pain. When she had her auto accident, she had a fracture in her upper thoracic spine, and as that fracture began to heal, it healed in a very kyphotic or forward posture, and because of that healing position, her shoulders and her head were well in front of her pelvis and her feet, and it caused her great discomfort not to have her balance centered over her pelvis.
So I had to, at that point, look for another option because I was too young to not go back to work or to live a normal life. I was in a lot of pain. I was physically deformed forward. I wasn't happy with the way that I looked after all that I had gone through. I'd hoped that maybe I would live a relatively normal life, going forward. And I go to physical therapy with PT Solutions, which is a branch through Advent Health. And they had patients that were seen by Dr. Nalley, and all of them could not say greater things about him.
I met Samantha when she came to her pre-op. That's when we scheduled the pre-op class. So I was able to talk with her about what to expect. Samantha had already had spine surgery before. It was under completely different circumstances at a different hospital, a different surgeon.
Because the bone had healed in a position that had forced her shoulders and head so forward, the only way that we could pull her center of gravity back over her pelvis would be to actually go into her back, remove her previous hardware from her fracture surgery, and actually re-break her spine at the same level, and then pull her center of gravity back over her pelvis.
I could not be more thankful to have my life back. I feel like there will be a day I can return to being a provider at Advent Health.
She tells me she's doing great. She drives the equivalent of a monster truck that she can pull herself into. She says that she's back to doing regular activity and exercise. She's actually trying to return back to work, and actually told me at our last visit that she's hoping to return back to school and actually wants to go to medical school now.
I would recommend it. It has given me so much more to my life. It has given me the ability to become healthier, to work out again, and to go for walks, and to do the things that I enjoy without still being in pain.